Hey guys, and welcome back to me playing Castile. Now, what was our situation? We are at war with Morocco and Tunisia. Now, this war is, it's not going to be too hard. Let's see. So we've got a 12? Whoops, what am I doing here? Okay, so let's attach our troops. I'm just getting my bearings going again. Let's give the world a quick overview. Let's just see what's going on. So the Byzantines are definitely gone. I did have another go at trying to play them today, and I managed to vassalize Wallachia, or Wachachi, Wallachia, whatever. And then I managed to, obviously, you already hold this territory and take up here. Now, the problem is, it's like, after doing that, I was like heavily in debt. I'd had to take just so many loans. And then I just lost all my manpower, and it's like the Ottomans just rolled up. They're little bastards. I had them completely blockaded, so what did they do? They walked all the way round and crushed me. So that wasn't very nice. So I think what I'd like to do is get revenge on the Ottomans. I mean, it doesn't actually make sense for me to have any land over there. It's not particularly valuable. I'm going to have to deal with flipping Shia and just Islam and Sunni and all that jazz, but it would be funny. So ultimately, our goal is ultimate world domination. I'd love to try and get into Asia. Can you imagine in Asian China? Oh, I mean, yeah. Oh, what a thing, Asian China. I mean, can you possibly imagine a Spanish China? That would be hilarious. Okay, so how's the war going? So Portugal's bringing some troops up. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring our troops down here, off the northern coast, well, the eastern coast of Morocco. Morocco. Now, vassalizing Tunisia wouldn't be a bad idea, or even Algiers. I've noticed as well that the AI is a lot more aggressive. Normally what would happen is Algiers would start slowly kicking Morocco's ass as soon as the first war had gone on. Okay, so they've engaged in combat in probably the stupidest location possible. That's pretty dumb. Okay, so we're going to try and get something else. So Burgundy definitely has the, well, definitely has the papal influence by the balls. I mean, the courier is just, oh dear. The cardinals are just all his bitches. What we can try and do is we can try and deny Burgundy some more cardinals, which would be, it'll be excellent, that's what we need to do. Now we do have quite a lot of money sitting. So let's see, what, so we're making, let's reduce our inflation there, that'll probably be best. So we're making 3.95 gold per month, which is pretty damn good actually. Is it gold? Money? I'm not exactly sure what you'd call it, to be honest. Now, what was our diplomatic situation? So we're not losing anything, and we're at our, like, diplomatic limit. It's just like, oh, right. We just have an absolutely shit king. He's so bad. It's like, you can't even get worse than that. Oh god, where's our ships? Okay. Bohemia. Well, what we can do is we can send our carracks down here to help. Now the Ottomans are gaining in size, I suppose. I mean, Bosnia, that's quite interesting. So that's Bosnia annexing Serbia. Georgia's been reduced in size quite a lot there. Let's have a look. Right, so we won that. Probably best off getting here. So they have 2 heavy ships and 5 transport ships there. Wow, it's taken them a really long time to get there. What can we do? We can build some docks here. Actually, we should build them along the coast. This is rather expensive, but it is going to be worth it in the end. Bring our speed up. That is probably why it's taking quite a long time. Oh, there we go. Who's leading this? The general. Units have suffered casualties, obviously. Land maintenance modifier, discipline. Discipline would be quite useful right now. Right, we need to try and deny Burgundy. Now Morocco is actually doing quite well. I mean, they've 12,000 troops there. That's pretty decent. How are we? Leeds personal union with Naples. Do we have a royal marriage? Yes, we do. Okay. How many diplomats do we have? What's our guy doing over here? Right, so we're annexing Navarra. 9.1. Okay, so it will be a little while before that's done, but it's going to be done soon enough, I suppose. Oh, we are getting a bit of exploration. Nope. There's the Azores. Right, lose 10 prestige or 50 administrative power. How far are we away from our tech? Right, I'm just going to take the prestige hit. We are gaining like 3 a year. So I think we can handle it. Inflation is on the rise, and that is probably due to our gold. Can you actually check? Does it say gold? No, it just tells us average inflation, maximum inflation, minimum inflation. Well, that went quick enough. Now these sieges will go so much faster when we get cannons, which I cannot wait for. That will be good. Hello. Huh. Who are these and who are they at war with? There's a vassal of France and they're at war with England. No, I'm going to deny you. Has Burgundy expanded? No, I think I'm going to start a game as Austria alongside this because I really do enjoy Austria. I had a very interesting game of it last night. I managed to inherit Burgundy and then controlled all up here, but then, oh god. Like, the coalitions just destroyed me. Wow. Extra 60 ducats? Ducats? Oh, hello. Ducats. No, I'll do. I'll just call it that. Okay, so they are coming after us. Hopefully we can. Come on, please. It's in the desert, so we have got the advantage. Come on. Their morale's got to break. There we go. Right, let's go chase them down. Let's actually change out our guy and increase our discipline. I'd like to be able to check their discipline before, but okay. Actually, no, we can check it here. Discipline, 105%. Right, we've got to try and stomp him out. But actually, this is a very good place to make a stand, Marrakesh. I mean, look at these mountains. I really do like the terrain. I wish you could maybe zoom in and like alter your camera view a little bit more. Trading slaves. Now, some of the people I've watched play Europa Universalis, like, they have a problem with the idea of slaves. And to be fair, it's history. It happened. There's absolutely nothing that can be done about it. It's not right, but there's nothing that can be done about it. And at the end of the day, this is just a game. These slaves are not real slaves. They are not real people. So, I don't know. I don't see what all the hoorah about it is. You just don't think of them like that. I mean, it's not as if it's going to hurt anyone. I mean, we got out of that sickening phase of history. Okay, so what can we do? Armory. Right, some armories would be pretty useful. What is our manpower? Right, so, 238 per month? Jeez, that's not very good. Right, let's get our big boys. There. There we go. Hello. Right, is there anywhere that we can move that's a little bit more defensible? Now this actually has a river. So what is the terrain here? I'm guessing desert, to be fair. Yeah, 52% desert, 45% coastal desert, then coastline. So, most likely we are going to have a battle in the desert. I would be very, very surprised. Morocco has a claim on the Canaries. Well, they can come and try. I was thinking as well, I really cannot wait for like the first proper expansion to Europa Universalis. I mean, there's been a lot of these little expansions, like the American Dream one or something like that. I mean, it adds all these custom models, which is great, but I want something that really adds to the game. I mean, Crusader Kings, you had like Legacy of Rome, Rise of Islam, etc. The nation of Austria, your faithful allies, requesting that you come to their aid in the Palatine conquest of Koblenz against the Palatinate. Burgundy, Brunswick. This is a defensive war where we need to help our ally. The Palatinate is allied with Burgundy and Würzburg. If we decline, we will get minus 25. Right, so this is Austria. Right, is there any way I could possibly check this war? I believe you can check it in the ledger. Somewhere. Will it be military? Military, right, I'm sure you can check it somewhere. I'm absolutely sure there's, like, some way to see all the wars going on at the moment. History, I guess not. Well, let's see. Now, Austria's not in a particularly strong place at the moment, so I'm going to take this prestige hit. I do not want to be drawn into these Central European battles. That's not good. England taking the centre there. Huh. Now, it'd probably be wise to bring in some more troops. Well, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to bring some more troops in. Bringing in extra troops should definitely help us. I absolutely love this song. What is this? Ride forth victoriously. Definitely. Right. Now let's see if we can time this right. Now what day would they land? They would arrive on the 2nd of March. And if we went, we would arrive February. Right. Okay, so we can wait a little while. We can wait for our troops to arrive. Ooh, we can light bulb another idea. Whoops. Did not mean to go over here. Now, I took economic ideas, didn't I? Our Spanish traditions give us 1 missionary. That's pretty damn good, actually. Cool. That extra missionary is going to be really important later on. Now, let's see. Now, this requires administrative power. Now, I'm going to wait, actually. So if I can get the temples, and I can oh, the constables. Constable is, oh my god, amazing. It adds a 20% modifier to the local tax base, which is phenomenal. And then when you build the temples, it really kicks in. Whoops, I was holding down the spacebar. Okay, so our troops have just landed. And what we can do is we can bring them in. Start a battle with these guys, and then finish it with these. Wow, we got terrible terrain, but then again, we are fighting deserts. But these troops... Well, actually, no, they're apparently not needed. Actually, can we cut them off? Italian ambition. Right. Accumulate money. I like this one. Well... Maybe you can do that one later when we're probably not at war. That'd probably be the best. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Yes, I'll take that. It's just ability for free. Hell yeah. Right, so this is in mountains. Ooh. Oh god, we've got some horrible... Oh god, we're gonna... Yeah, we have lost this battle. That just came out absolutely horribly. Oh god, that was terrible. Now, is this war going to turn into a sing for my manpower? Most likely, yes. Where's Portugal? Oh right, they're being bummed by their own rebels. Okay. Well, if you want something doing, you have to do it yourself. Okay. Bureaucracy. Bureaucracy. Not bureaucracy. Halberd infantry. Now, I'm not too sure if it's better to have like halberd infantry, as they do have better attacking potential. Now, that's all well and good if you are doing the attacking and you do have the, well, numerical superiority. But when you're on the defences, as we are at this very moment, I don't know, it's not too good. Maybe we should send some troops to like help out Portugal. Now this is the thing, they're attacking. They've got like a river crossing bow negative modify. I'm not too sure actually. Crossing. Now is that because they crossed there? Indeed it is. The death of a cardinal. Oh, that is fan-flipping-tastic. Good thing we're working on this guy, who is now ours. Right, there we go. So can we take these guys? What is the landscape of this area? Now this is quite mountainous. 35% desert, 29.4% desert mountains, 17.9% mountains. So if we do take a battle there, we are going to come off the bear. Forward until glory. Forward until dawn. 10% morale. 10. Oh yeah, it's definitely going to take that. Let's see, so how far are we away? Right. Yearly prestige. Right, so about... So we are gaining 1,000 men to the front lines each month, but we are only gaining 243 each month, which is not very good. So our thing would be to build up a good amount of armories, I suppose. Get a lot of this manpower going again. How's an annexation of... Oh, hello. Right, so Portugal's... Oh, you little bastard. He pieced out. Okay, well, time to withdraw. Not too much that we can do, like... But at least we've weakened Morocco. I don't know, I'm just thinking. Would it be wise to try and take them as a vassal? I mean, it wouldn't be too bad. It's definitely better than, like, annexing any territories, as you get the Berber traditions, which is just terrible. The revolt risk, and it's just all that stuff. But I believe, well, vassalizing them would be quite a good way to go. So then we gain half of their income. Actually, vassalizing the northern coast, that would be very interesting. That would give us some really good advantages when it came to colonizing Africa, or if there was any wars in Africa. Just call in these bad boys. I believe there's gold, actually. Which is it now? Is it trade? I can't remember. Colonial? Is it colonial? No, it's not colonial. That's just showing us our range. Supply? Nope. Wow, that's terrible up there. Yeesh. Trade value. There we go. Okay, so there's gold here in Sus. There's gold in Spain, Austria. I'm not too sure what this means. I guess it just means it's high value. Gold here, gold there. Right. Muscovy would do very well to take over the Kazan. Or Kazan. I actually haven't played as Muscovy in Europa Universalis 4. They were the ones I always used to just play on Europa Universalis 3. I will have to give them a play. They're probably very fun. Right, get that. Okay, so how many games can we get on here? None, as we don't have our transports here. That is quite silly. Now, Portugal's been weakened by this war. I mean, initially the wars against Morocco, Algiers, and etc., they are quite difficult because of the, well, the similar military tech. So they're at level 4, and we are at level 4 also. And that's what makes it an equal game, really. It's basically like finding a European power. But due to the fact of, what tech are they? I believe they're probably African, I can't remember, let's have a look. Can we tell? So, we are Western, so we gain technology 100% of the normal, so it's just the normal base cost. But I believe, like, Africans have, like, a 20... I know Eastern cultures have a 20%, well, penalty, so it costs them 20% more. I believe Africans have 40 or 60, something drastic. It really shows when, like, Europe starts getting going with the tech, and then you can just dominate anyone else. Right, Cardinal's no longer loyal to us. We shall see about this. There we go. Right, let's get our brave troops out of here. Ignore heresy. No, that's not worth it. For just 30 diplomatic power, it's not worth it. Andalusia. Right, let's go pick up the rest of our troops. Now see here, Berber. Oh god, it's terrible. Effects of Castile controlled Thankyou. So well gone. It would be nice to own Zeus though. That would be quite interesting. There we go. Right, so let's land some troops. A nice military tech upgrade. We can unlock our new infantry, longbowmen, and the men-at-arms. Now let's have a look. Now, men-at-arms, 1 offensive shock, 1 defensive shock, 2 offensive morale, 2 defensive morale, 1 maneuver, as opposed to the longbowmen, 2 offensive shock. So the longbowmen are more about the offensive shock, really. But I think I'm going to have to go with the men-at-arms, just because I want that staying power, really. That is going to be the thing that keeps us. Right, so we're almost there with administrative tech. Wow, we need like 1 more point. That's pretty fantastic. Okay, so our troops are rebuilding, they've been remade. Right, let's get this tech. Now, Constable, how much are these? Right, so we need 10 administrative power for the Constable. But dear god, they are just too useful. Right, so our manpower is really down. That is something we are going to have to work on. But then again, once we do get a reasonable amount of manpower, we should be able to just stop other nations. Now, Austria and France, oh my god. Oh, you can get some real manpower out of those nations. It is not even funny how much you can get. Okay. Provence declared war upon their new enemy, Burgundy. Now, Provence is a separate... Well, let's go for this. It's a separate nation, I believe. Yes, so they are allied. Well, they're like a smaller France. They're French, kinda. They're Gallic. You know what I mean? Like Flemish. Not Flemish? That sort of culture, what is it? Let's find our culture map mode. Where for Alpo? Yeah, so I wish you would tell us what that meant. Yeah, so French basically. Germanic, Lombard, Umbrian, Sicilian. English, Scottish, Irish, Welsh. Ah, Tatar. That's pretty cool. So all this is Berber, which is not fun. Even down to here. That must be interesting for Tripoli. My king, Algiers declared war upon their new enemy, Tunisia. Huh. Now that normally doesn't happen, but go for it. I mean, if they take over Tunisia, we just like vassalize Algiers, take their trade power, then yeah, we're cooking on gas. So let's see, Constable. Okay, so let's look for the areas. Right, so definitely. Oh, hello, 11. Yep. 10. Yep. Who's this? No Province. I really don't like you. I would like to stop the unification of France, or at least delay it as much as possible, because they're going to just focus on either me or the rest of Europe, and I haven't got as many allies as the rest of Europe. Looks like they're getting their ass kicked by some, is it Milan? They look like Milan. Good news, wow, gain of stability, okay. So the Holy Roman Empire. There is, with the DLC for the Crusader Kings to Europa Universalis 4 port, if you do play as the Holy Roman Empire, and you achieve absolute monarchy, like absolute control, you can port your game and the Holy Roman Empire will be a single state. Which, oh my, that would be very interesting to see. Now that would be power. Power? Power. Okay, so what we got? Right here next. Now once these are built, they're really going to start making a difference to our income. And then we can start building some more temples. I mean, once you get your income going up and up, you can really start the ball rolling with buildings. So what's our next goal? What claims do we actually hold? Right, ourselves. Who could we... Let's choose our rivals as Algiers and Morocco. There we go. Now inflation is slowly rising, which is not fun. Right, so we have claims, allied, royal marriage. Do you have any claims? No, we actually do not hold any claims. We can attack Algiers, though we do not have any truce with them. So what we're going to do is we're going to start a fabrication of a claim upon... Where is this place? Al-Dijar. Dijar. It's getting a little bit more papal influence. That'll probably come in useful. Start working on this guy. And we can also work on him too. Right, so I'm going to start a fabrication of claims on... Oran, this little place here, why not? I believe it's actually an important place for trade. Let's have a look. Yes, important centre of trade, but an increased coring cost due to the Berber traditions, which is not fun, makes everything hard. Our manpower reserves need to recover. Assault Algiers, our rival. Okay. That's a pretty easy mission. Let's just insult them. Insult. Right, so we're just gonna wait for our, Oh, right. Oh dear. Well, we can wait for that. It's not gonna be too bad. Just let time fly by for a little while. Denmark declaring war. Ooh, we can get new tech. Right, bring the speed down. Ah, diplomatic tech. Sure. And what do we actually gain? Trade efficiency and trade range. How is that trade? Yes, I did set this right. I forgot about that last time, didn't I? Right, so we are gaining... How can we actually check this? So we do have the overall majority of trade power within this node. Portugal is hot on our eels. Like, heels, sorry. Not eels. Right, so we gain our Casus Belli, whatever you want to call it. So, let's insult Algiers. Give a reason for war. There we go. Oh, France is going for it. Now, Burgundy is actually quite powerful. But France just has that giant army. I mean, if this was a multiplayer game and Austria and Burgundy teamed up, probably with some other little nations, they could take out France, no problem. But the fact that France on its own is the most powerful military nation in the world at this time. But yeah, that's how the cookie crumbles. So let's see. We have had our insult. We have a national decision. Sure, 5% extra tax bonus, why not? Now what was I doing? I keep getting like ahead of myself. Spread our culture to Glacier. How long will that take? Probably a long time. Okay, so we are going to declare war. So let's get ready for this. Alright, there we go. Who's leading this force? Would it be wise to pick up another general? Yeah, most likely. Well, actually... we can make our shit... Oh, it's actually not bad. Why is he not bad? So you're a terrible king, but you're a good military leader. Oh, okay, why not? I'll tell you that. It's not the best of situations, but it's not the worst either. And we still have our characters over here. They've probably been... I don't know. They don't actually take attrition. I don't think.